And the first one at the line is good. And Memphis making a change here. Pondexter's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Price. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdick. Doris, what do you have?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kobe Bryant certainly had a unique childhood, spending time in Italy where his father played professional basketball. Kobe said, once I moved overseas, the game of basketball became my refuge. I developed a passion and relationship with the game. My grandfather used to tape games and mail them to me. It was special just to sit down and watch the game. Gentlemen, over to you.
He's always had that passion. Thanks, Doris. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Now Udrih to the right side. Pondexter, the pass to Udrih. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over to the wing. From about 16. Rebounded by the Lakers.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them. You have to give credit to the Grizzlies for being right in the playoff race to the very end last season. Certainly, nobody wanted to see them in the first round.
Boy, you said the Grizzlies were the team that nobody wanted to see in the first round, and they showed why with a great series against the Thunder.
Well, they took the Thunder to 7 games. They actually had a 3-2 advantage in that series, but couldn't pull it off. Still a great showing for the Grizzlies as that 7 seed.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Gasol comes in for Koufos. Zach Randolph is subbed in for Lure. Now here's Randolph. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Randolph, a screen on Lin. And Udrih kicks to Randolph. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Randolph's got 10.
That mid-range jumper, just another one of his weapons.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Ellington dishes to Hill. Pass to Lin. He kicks it to Henry. From outside the arc. And the Lakers with another miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Here's Udrih. Carter left side. Gasol setting the pick for Carter. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Udrih. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And checking out some numbers for Vince Carter, how his season went last year. He was around 12 points a game last year, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And it's always nice to be able to bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Well, when things get bogged down or clogged up inside, he can step in and open things up with his shot.
First one falls for him. Allen's checked in for Carter. And the Lakers also making a change. Bryant's checked in. So he gets them both. Lakers trail by 8. Outside, Lin. He dishes it to Kobe. Passes it to Henry. Pick up by Hill. Henry kicks to Hill. Bryant with a screen for Hill. The pass to Lin. Shot off the pick. Allen with the rebound.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. The guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Here's Udrih. Randolph, a screen on Lin. Udrih, the pass to Randolph. Over in the corner, Allen. No good off the front iron.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Lin dishes to Boozer. Back to Lin. Feeds to Boozer. Cuts off the pass. It's deflected. And here we go. Fast break. Henry's got it. And Gasol sends it back. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
And a look here at how the Lakers ranked in the NBA last season. 3rd in three-point shooting, 4th in assists. And they also showed up in the top 5 in blocks. A good, solid team at the defensive end of the floor.
And how about the spacing that we saw from this team last year, Clark? You mentioned the three-point shooting in the top 5 in terms of field goal percentage from long range. And I think it was a direct result of great unselfish play. And it helps when you can employ that inside-out game. You know, attack a team in the paint and then kick it out for that three-point shot.
And the basket by Hill. Memphis leading by 6. Well, Jordan Hill has battled injuries, but when he's played, Clark, he's been pretty effective.
You know, Kevin, last season, around 20 minutes per game he played with the Lakers, and you could argue he should have been playing more. He was very productive in that time on the floor. He's more a banger than a spread four. He's not a great perimeter shooter. So the fit with their spread-out system might have limited his playing time.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Memphis. Here's Henry. Boozer trying to get open, and that one's good. Henry's got 5 points so far.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
And he'll try to develop his outside shot to better fit into the Lakers' offense last year, but that's not his strength. Where he's best is his ability to use his size and athleticism on the boards and really defensively as well.
6 to shoot. Here's Allen. Here's Gasol. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Timeout called the Lakers. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back out of the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical. It's been fast. It's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
And the basket by Hill.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
Now here is Conley. Randolph sets a screen for Conley. Allen outside. Kobe with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Lynn. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Now just a 3-point Memphis lead.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
Wow, and now it's just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Fantastic basketball in the open floor.
Now here's Gasol. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Milwaukee. They swipe it. Pondexter kicks to Allen. No luck. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to seeing how that New Orleans game turns out for sure.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Memphis. Johnson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. In the corner, it's Lynn. Pass to Johnson. Back to Lynn. Shot clock at 6. Baseline jumper. Off the left rim and out. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Kicks it to Randolph. The shot misses. Excellent defense there from Boozer. Bryant passes to Johnson. Down low. Wants to get it to Hill and does. Johnson against Allen. Hill a screen on Lee. Here's Lynn. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Well, Jeremy Lin making $15 million this season. That what they call poison pill portion of his contract. That's big money. And playing in a contract year sometimes can add some pressure. So it'll be interesting to see how he responds this year.
The Lakers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And Memphis making a change here. Prince is checked in, and so he hits both. And the Rockets trading Jeremy Lin along with a first-round pick to the Lakers essentially for cap space, and they had intended to use that money to sign Chris Bosh, but as we know, he chose Miami instead.
Yeah, a tough break for Houston, but a nice trade for the Lakers. I mean, they get a quality player in Lin along with a draft pick in 2015, and in L.A., Lin should have a decent chance to showcase his ever-growing game.
Now here's Lee. He has 5. To stop the drought, indeed, Prince drops it in. Prince has got his second basket of the game.
That's exactly what they had in mind on that possession.
Hill sets the screen for Lin, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for the official to make.
You know, I agree with you. You've got to have some sympathy for the referees when they have to make calls like that, but they get paid well, and they're the best in the business, so they can handle it.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Davis comes in for Jordan Hill, and Ronnie Price has subbed in for Jeremy Lin. Now here's Allen. He sinks the 11-footer. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Tell you what, it's a huge plus to have him making shots like that.
Price kicks to Johnson. He feeds it to Kobe. 14 feet away. No good off the back of the rim.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Johnson against Allen. Back to Conley. Dishes to Randolph. He uses both hands to jam it in. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, Memphis coach Dave Yeager paid dues for years coaching in the minor leagues. But he did more than coach. He was the GM, ticket vendor, business manager, and halftime act. He said he loved the passion and spirit of that work. But there were also tough times. Guys, those struggles helped prepare him for where he is today.
A long road, but he's here now. Thanks, Doris. The Lakers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Well, Kobe has always had an alpha personality, but I don't think he came into the league as a natural leader. He was more of a loner, and as his career has worn on, he's realized the need to really engage his teammates for the good of the team.
Kufis checked in for Memphis. John Lure comes in for Tony Allen. Lee kicks to Prince. Conley against Price. Puts it up from 12. Conley's shot is off.
And Kobe Bryant, I think we've noticed, becoming less guarded in interviews, seems to be a little more open and forthcoming and authentic. And I think that's helped him express his personality both with teammates and the public. And I find it to be kind of refreshing and a good thing.
Now here's Kobe following the miss by Michael Conley. Sacre banked in off the glass. 59 seconds left now here in the second. They set the pick. Conley dishes to Prince, and the call goes against Wesley Johnson. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Kobe, Steve, one of the most intense competitors the league has seen. Sometimes that intensity, though, can rub teammates the wrong way.
Well, the great ones always challenge their teammates to be at their best, and sometimes, it can go overboard. I think the challenge for Kobe is to figure out his new teammates, what makes them tick, and make sure he pushes the right buttons.
Now, here's Price. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Here's Conley. They lead by 1. The dish to Lure. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. And here's Price. Davis sets a screen. Johnson, that's for 2. Kufis grabs the miss.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Second quarter ends in a tight one.